don't like this job?
Why you be
I thought you said you don't like your job. I thought you said you don't like your job.
Why are you be
Alright, God, be honest. Why are you saying you hate on me? I'm a female, don't be rude. So there was one girl grabbing her breast. Almost grabbing her breast and was trying in front of me. I'm trying to use the bathroom now. We always call the police on me in the bathroom. And he was saying he hates over here. You know. It's not illegal to record. I record everything.
how are you be
I record everything. Okay,
yeah, but
you said something. You say you hate him.
I wasn't
You're speaking to somebody else. I did that. When you say you hate over here, cause you said you hate over here. You know.
Hey yo,
You're laughing.
How you been calling me for?
Cause you said you hate over here.
Hey yeah, and so what?
All right, that's why I want to document that. Okay, he said it. You know, there's a song I hate it over here. I think that musician was making fun of me also. You know, so I think he's saying a singer. A girl came over there. I was grabbing her breast. Yeah, I think they make fun of my breast. I was born a boy, I'm a girl. Now, you know. So I had my phones because I've been homeless for 15 years. And yeah, the police has been abusing me for 15 years, trying to get me to leave America. My mother's daughters also killed my mother. Free maintenance on her. My mother said they caught like a narcotic gang that killed people for money. And she used to go to the police. They tried to help her when they were particular on Florida. Just another door in Nigeria. And the police wouldn't help her. You know, anytime I go to the bathroom, there's a female gang. I don't know if they work for the police. They will start calling the police on me. Say my doo-doo smell. The Long Island Railroad in Brooklyn. And the Long Island Railroad here. You know. And they've been having, you know, all kinds of suspicious activities. You know. And they're always threatening. You know, there's cameras in that store. So when he said I hate over here, so that's what I'm recording. And so there's a song out that says I hate this place. You know, and I'm in Nigeria. You know, and he said it with a muffled voice. He almost busted out laughing when he was like further abusing me. He said, why am I recording? I said, because you made a very provocative statement. I'm an immigrant, and you're saying you hate over here. You know, and you're threatening me. And you know, you leave America because the immigrants are just being forced to leave. They say over 1 million foreigners have already fled America on their own. A lot of Canadians left. A Canadian actor, media guy, who has been living in Los Angeles since 1960s as a naturalized citizen, relinquished his American naturalization and went back to Canada with his family. You know, so nobody should be saying, I hate over here. You know, that sounds very xenophobic. And they don't even give me good bags. You know. So please donate to my Cash App, NYC Homeless. I have diarrhea, and they don't be letting me use the bathroom. And the girl came and was grabbing her breast. You know, as I was shopping, they have all their police stationed at the train. They always try to arrest me in the bathroom. They say they're arresting immigrants here, but they try to use the bathroom. But I have diarrhea, you know, so I gotta use the bathroom. So anytime they notice I may need to use the bathroom, because they put me on surveillance since I was arrested 25 years ago. My mother brought me to jail. They arrested my JFK and I bring father to my life to bring any child here. And my mother was like, I'm a child, you can't just throw me away. Why do you guys do that? I don't want her to our children and bring them here. You know, so even though the Constitution says all humans are born equal here, But they're saying we foreigners are not humans, we are aliens. Because Americans are allowed to take their children to the airport. You can't really separate the child from a mother here without the mother having committed a serious crime against the child. But they kidnapped me at the airport. So please donate my cash out. Non-conditional charitable donation. And then, my cash app is NY Summon. So the immigration led the way, and now the civilians are joining in because they see I've been mistreated as a child, and I was trying to sue a guy that was going to help us. I was trying to sue U.S. immigration. A guy that was going to help me, Regana, they went and took him dead close to my birthday in July 2014. And the police took my home, and I've been homeless around that time. So they took my home. I was going to sue the police also. I had a court case going on. It was helping me also. Regarding with that case. The court case I was suing the police with was 13 CV 5052 Brooklyn Federal Court. And since then, I was gonna pay his family money. I was trying to testify for his criminal case. They excluded me, unlawfully, and they dropped the ball on his case, and the court dismissed the case, said there's not enough evidence. I had all the evidence, so just didn't want to get any justice. So so they said they're going to kill me. They have gangs threatening to kill me, especially Black American gangs. So they're going to kill me and use me as reparation money and go and lie in court. I'm a member of the court, and I told people to kill me and to take all my money and adopt children. So they said there was a court like that called Jim Jones Court. He was an American pastor, I think in Texas somewhere. And in 1999, he told all his church members to kill themselves with him, saying that's what God wants. And they all poison each other and kill each other. And before that, they were having children, having sex with the pastor. So, they said they're going to lie that I chose, to be killed. And so that they always said to put me up with the police in a scheme called ghetto lottery. They said people here would fake accidents and sue the city of New York. So what they do is to call the police on me anywhere, say I smell bad, blah, blah, blah. The police come and remove me. Well, I'm using the bathroom. And the police will surround me. So you gotta go. People are saying your doo-doo smell or whatever, or you smell or whatever. Just to provoke me, it's a rage bait. So just to get me angry to fight with the police, so the police can overpower me. And they can then go and lie that I'm crazy, I'm always fighting. And then have this cult come out of the shadows and claim, this person was a cult member and had already donated their life as their assets to us and to us to have children and take over my state. So this is kidnapping, human trafficking. So please, I'm not part of any cult. I'm not part of a religious cult. I'm just trying to survive. And if I should die or I'm killed, only civil rights activists like me that haven't denied me a pass to administer my state and get justice for my late mother, and the rest of my estate should be donated to charity to those suffering, people like me and my late mother and those being deported by trust authorities. No family member or friend should administer my state or get anything as an inheritance. Nobody should make a movie about me. I used to look like, people used to tell me I look like Michael Jackson when I was younger. I was born in Panama, but I no longer look like him, and I'm very private. Unless I'm under duress like this, I don't talk about my life. Even I told the immigration that my immigration file number is A7795462. They interviewed me at the airport, and I told them, when I asked if they have witnesses about things I was doing, I said, no, my father is abusive, but I never told anybody. They said, why? I said, because I'm very private, so I'm introverted. So only when I'm under duress do I speak about this. So that's why I'm talking about my life. And my family members, I never really talk about them in my life. I always talk about them on general stuff. So they wouldn't even know about me, my private life, and to be able to make a movie about me. So nobody said, and also they've been threatening, people have been threatening me that they're going to kill me and make a movie about me. That I came to America to become Michael Jackson, and I died a brutal death. The police shoot me multiple times. So it's going to be a big movie. People love tragedy. So nobody should associate me with Michael Jackson with any form. And any movie that should be made about me, I have to be alive to participate in that movie and market it. So please, I solemnly swear under United States Federal laws and under relevant laws and U.S. Constitution that what I've said so far is the truth upon my information and belief. And anybody that tries to lure me into things I'm not into should be arrested for violation of perjury laws. and for attempted fraud, attempted child kidnapping, attempted surrogacy fraud, attempted murder. I don't have any child. I was born a boy, I'm not a girl. I'm unmarried, so I've never had any child. I've never been married to anyone. So I didn't adopt anybody's child. I'm not a member of the court. So I'll try to use the bathroom now. They always threatening me. So they arrested immigrants, luring them with sex. But I use the women's bathroom so that I'm a gay. I'm only attracted to males. I'm not looking for any male or any female. No. They say they're attracting gay males, gay immigrant males with sex. The police and they'll arrest them. And the immigration will come and remove them. Because this is the train station, 34th Street. Trains coming from Canada and from Mexico. And this is where the World Cup, the soccer fans will be coming. So they're mass arresting immigrants and deporting us and force you to frame you up for crime. Look at that guy that was trying to fight me to make you look like I'm trespassing on it. You can record in public places. They have cameras recording me. And it was saying, I hate this place. I hate this place. I'm like, every time I come here, they always harass me. So I'm like, are you psychologically taunting me, trying to, project, your own negative attitude towards me? Why do you keep saying you hate this place? As soon as I come here, they treat me very badly. In their store, I spend almost $500 every month in their store. I'm buying soda, I'm buying food. Because I'm always on the street, I rely on their food. I have the food stamp, and they treat me very badly. So this is just too much. This is just too much. And the world needs to address this. I know that people want to come here for World Cup, USA, Canada, and Mexico 2026, but they're going to be treating people. How are we going to be able to play soccer? Another guy that's almost like me is from Senegal. They stole his green card. They stole my green card. The police arrested him. When my mother was alive, she said they used to steal our US passport, steal everything. They are robbing us immigrants. They're robbing us and pushing us again.